Hey, this will be a video chart on RMDM, RMD Entertainment Group. Uh, did this one a couple months ago, and things basically never materialized. But I did a static chart on this a few days ago, talking about a double bottom, and what I was referring to is it hit 0004 here, hit 0004 again, and then put in a nice little candle. So on my static chart, I was basically just wanting to know, is this going to keep going, or was this just kind of a one day thing? But over the past 2 days, it's shown that this candle may have some credence behind it. Is there more work to do? Absolutely. But is it showing some life? Yeah, it sure is. So that's hopefully this is just the beginning. But the great thing about charts is we'll be able to measure, how strong any sort of move upwards is, and whether or not there's any, genuine strength behind this move. So we'll first just get mapped out some support levels. Basically, we have a support zone down here, and that runs between 0004, which is what I'm putting in right now, and then the 200-day simple moving average, which is at 0004, or excuse me, 0003. The other thing to remember is, we're basically running out of space anyways, because after 0002 is 1, and then it's no bid. So essentially, there's not too much room to the downside before there's no bid. So we're kind of running out of support levels. But for where the chart is right now, this is the key zone that you don't want to see fall, especially on any sort of pullbacks. If it does, then it's one of those things where I would put my money on that it's just heading down to 0001s. But the past few days have not suggested that. They've been showing upwards movement. So let's get some resistance levels mapped out, and this is kind of how you will be able to measure any sort of strength. The easiest way to do that is, if there's true strength, then resistance levels should fall. The bull should be able to close above those levels and then be able to hold those gains. So with that being said, the first one that I am watching, and kind of this is the first test, if you will, is this level right here. You can see that it acted as resistance here quite a bit, and knocked it down here. Did get one day above it here, but then the next day just got knocked back down. So this is kind of the initial test, and this level is at 0009. So I'll change that to red for resistance. And the other thing to note is we have the 50-day simple moving average, which is this purple line right there, sitting right around here also. So it's kind of like a double whammy type resistance. We have the 0009, we have the 50-day simple moving average. So yes, this level will probably be pretty stubborn if the price does get up there. But the good thing about the stubborn resistance levels is that when they do fall, the bulls can really get moving, because it triggers, breakout players and chart players and momentum players to hop in and try to play the breakout. So let's say we do get above this 0009. The next key resistance, and this is the one where I'm kind of going to make a little thicker, because I think this is pretty much the main one that we want to see get through if this chart's going to make any sort of bigger move, is this level up here at 0.0013. You can see once again it acted as kind of resistance and then support over here before finally falling. Acted as resistance once again there. And if this one can fall, the reason I think that it's such a... Sorry about that, I had a phone call, so if I repeat myself here, please bear with me. But the reason this level is a key resistance is if this can fall, then really the levels start to thin out and it could really get moving. But I'm not really going to cross that bridge right there right now. Just got to worry about seeing if 0009 can even fall. But for the time being, off this double bottom, it looks like we're getting some life behind it. My only other thing that I'd like to see improve is volume. Yes, you've had some decent volume, but if there's going to be any sort of bigger move, I'd love to see a volume day like that, even something like this come in and really show that there's a lot more eyes and a lot more people getting behind it. Because with these 000 stocks, they need volume, obviously, and they usually need quite a bit of it in order to get things moving. But like I said, on the flip side of that, with 000 stocks, yes, they need a lot of volume, but if these get moving, a lot of people like to hop into them because the percentages add up quick. So it doesn't take too much to get volume once things get moving. But the kind of problem with that is it's difficult to get moving once in a while. But that's what I like about this. It is showing some upwards movement. Nothing huge, but it's better than just putting in lower lows. So in the short term, we're getting some life, but we still need to see some more, and there's more work to be done. So tomorrow will be interesting, and then next week we'll kind of see what happens, and hopefully we can get some closes up here above the 0009 area. If there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, and then with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from penny stocks up to big boards. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. Everything's free, no strings attached, so it's worth at least signing up and giving it a try. One more time, this was RMDM. Thanks for listening.